Good morning, students. Today we discuss about English 1 and our topic is simple past and present perfect. So first we discuss about simple past tense. So what is simple past tense? The simple past or past indefinite is a verb tense which is used to show that is completed in a past time. Okay, and the simple past is also frequently used to talk about past habits, not a present habits. Okay, so simple past generally we used for the work which one already completed in the past. For an example, I bought a car. In the next, uh, the simple past describes action states that begin and ended at the specific time in the past. Already we discussed that it starts or it began in the past and completed or the finished in the or ended in the past time only. Like I lived in France in 1980. Okay, now the positive form. Now first we have to, what is the rule? Okay, like first we have to write subject, then the v2, and then the object. So what is v2 here? V2 means the second form of the verb or the past form of the verb. Like you can see the example, I bought a car. Okay, so here it is not necessary to s or it is not compulsory to add s or yes. No, that is in only present indefinite or simple present tense, but here it is past indefinite or simple past tense. So you have to write first subject, then v2, and then the object. So I bought a car, you bought a car, they bought a car, Rohan bought a car. Okay, now we know about the rules of simple past tense. Already we know that first we have to write the subject, then v2, and then object. V2 means the past participle form, past form of the verb, or the second form of the verb, and then object. You can see the example, I wrote a letter yesterday. So I is the subject here, wrote the v2 form or past form of write a letter yesterday, that is object. So we add ed with the regular verb, for example, looked, watched. Some verbs end with one vowel, one consonant. That time we have to use double consonant and add ed. Example, stop, stopped, plan, plant. Okay, so stop, stop, and when we add ed, that time we have to write stopped, like plan, plan, plan. So when we add ed, planed. Okay, some verbs end with consonant y. We change y to change we change y to I and add ed. Example, carry, carried. Now see, in the place of y we just change that y into I and then add ed. Some irregular verbs are also there. We cannot add with irregular verbs, so we have to learn those irregular verbs. Okay, what are the irregular, like fall, fail, grow, grew. Okay, go, went, begin, began. Okay, So now we discuss already discussed about this simple past, or now we discuss about we know about the present perfect tense. So what is present perfect tense? The present perfect tense is used to describe an action that begin in the past and continues into the present time, okay, or has been just completed. Okay, so that time we have to use present perfect tense. For an example, I have played, he or she has played. So what are the rules of what is the rules of present perfect tense? First you have to write the subject and then verb, auxiliary verb, and then main verb, and then object. So what is auxiliary verb and the main verb? Auxiliary verb is called a helping verb, and then main verb means V3, the past participle form of the verb, and then object. So to make the positive present perfect tense, use has or have and then past participle form of verb by adding ed for the regular verb, and for the irregular verb we have to learn. Okay, next this you can see here, we have to use have helping verb with I, we, you, they, and these all are for I and we first person singular plural, you first second person singular and plural both, they third person plural number. So that time we have to use have, and when the subject is only in third person singular number, that time we have to use has, and first subject, then helping or auxiliary verb, and then main verb means the past participle form. See here, main verb equal to past participle form or the V3 means both are same, equal, that's why it is given a equal sign. Okay, either main verb or the past participle form of the verb, and then what? Object. Okay, now past indefinite tense or simple past tense, present perfect tense. So present past indefinite tense, first subject, then V2, and in present perfect, subject plus has or have, then V2, and then object. Now this past simple express finished time, and this present perfect describe unfinished time. Like in express finished time means we lived in Japan from 1995 to 1998, and here in present perfect I have worked as a teacher since 2011. Refer definite time, I saw the Eiffel Tower in 2007 means it give you the definite time, and here see refer the indefinite time, I have seen the Eiffel Tower. It then indicate a series of finished action, and here express experience or result. So first here example, see first he read the book and then he moved the movie, and here she has already watched the movie 3 times. Okay, this is all about the past indefinite or simple past or past simple and present perfect tense. So students, if you have any doubts, you mark it with pencil or you note down your doubts in your pencil about this chapter in your copy, and when the school will reopen, I will clear your doubts, okay, in our class. Thank you.